Welcome to Info Hub on World Cup opening day. Hope you enjoyed the opening match with Russia putting away Saudi Arabia with a crushing 5-0 victory. Here is what is happening around Guyana. Construction is underway at the Bauxite project. Cuban Vice Minister hails 45 years of cooperation with Guyana. Over 120 graduate from the Hinterland Scholarship Program. MMA ready for the rainy season, and it is time to choose eco-friendly alternatives to single-use plastics. We begin with the news that construction is underway for Bauxite project. Tiffany Rojas reports.
The Natural Resources Ministers and President of the First Bauxite Corporation announced the project's start today. President of First Bauxite, Alan Ruffhead, says construction has started at the project site in the Cuyuni-Mazaruni region.
It will involve the expenditure of 40 to 50 million US dollars, and upon completion will employ 250 people, of which over 95% will be Guyanese nationals.
The construction is expected to last some 18 months. Minister of Natural Resources, Raphael Trotman, said the company's investment in the country is appreciated.
We wish you well. The government of Guyana truly congratulates all of you for your vision and for your stick-to-itiveness, if I can say that, to this project, and for believing in it.
And Minister within the Ministry of Natural Resources, Simona Brooms, touted the mineral's high quality.
Site that will be mined at Bauxite is one of the best in the world, yes. And it is here in Guyana. Research was proved. I was advised yesterday on ground that this mineral that is found here is nowhere else in the world.
First Bauxite started feasibility work on the Bauxite project in 2008. It also conducted 2 major production trials in 2015. Production is scheduled to begin at the end of 2019. For InfoHub, Tiffany Rojas.
Over 120 Hinterland students have completed a scholarship program. Sanika Thorne, who tracks Indigenous Peoples Affairs, tells us that they pursued secondary, tertiary, and technical education at various institutions.
90 secondary students graduated in addition to 23 others at the technical and tertiary level, and 8 students completed the CAPE. At the graduation ceremony held at the Guyana, Minister of Indigenous Peoples Affairs Sidney Aligok said that for Guyana to take its proper place on the world stage, our people must be educated.
That you, 122 young people, have benefited from this program is testimony to the government's commitment to our youth population. Education generally, and this scholarship program in particular, is not a privilege. It is a right.
Minister Valerie Garrido-Low described the program as a solid and tangible testimony of human capital development within the indigenous fraternity.
This injection of human capital is timely, since our country is in a state of economic, social, and political transformation. More than ever before, we are in need of innovative and brilliant minds.
Last year, the Hinterland Scholarship Program recorded a 91% pass rate at CAPE, with 59 passes with grades 1 to 4 and 90.1 passes at CSEC. This was an increase of some 7% from the previous year. Queen's College 4th formers Rashida Hack and Casida Primo also secured distinctions in mathematics. Nalisa Johnson, Guyana's number 2 junior chess player who represented Guyana at the 4th CRIFTA Junior Chess Championship at Suriname, was also recognized. Supported by the government, the Hinterland Scholarship Program provides academic opportunities and promotes the integration of hinterland students into the coastland society. Sanika Thorne, InfoHub.
The rainy season is upon us, and the Mahaica-Maikoni Abari Agriculture Development Authority is reporting all systems are ready. Here are the plans.
MMA General Manager Aubrey Charles said its drainage infrastructure, inclusive of sea sluices at Prophet, Trafalgar, and the Edward, are in good working order.
In addition to that, NDIA as well as the MMA, we have 2 pumps out at Trafalgar, in addition to the pump station. So during the tide lock period, when you can't get drainage via the sluices during the tide lock period, the pumps kicks in and continue to drain the area.
Charles explained the MMA is continually working to ensure an improved and efficient drainage and irrigation system. He says the National Drainage and Irrigation Authority will provide backup equipment should the need arise.
Now in the Mahaica-Maiconi area, we have 3 sea sluices, one at to the Mahaica River, one at Farm to the Maiconi River, and the third one is at Cottage. All 3 of those sluices are operable. In addition to that, NDIA has dispatched a pump along the Mahaica Branch Road, which they call it Dihu Branch Road.
The MMA is a semi-autonomous agency of the Ministry of Agriculture. Its main function is the administration of state lands in the Region 5 West Berbice area. Zanil Williams for Info Hub.
Thanks for staying with us. Choose eco-friendly alternatives to single-use plastics. That is the call from the Department of Environment. Stacey Carmichael has the details.
Statistics from the Mayor and City Council show that as much as 10,000 tons of single-use plastics is taken to the Hagsbosch landfill annually. 10% of, or some 1,000 tons, comes from Georgetown alone. In light of this, the Department of Environment is proposing eco-friendly alternatives to single-use plastics such as cloth bags, bamboo utensils, and paper containers. This comes as Guyana gears up to phase out the use of single-use items in 3 years as part of its commitment to a greener planet and in keeping with the Green State Development Strategy. Stakeholder Management Coordinator, Department of Environment, Aretha Ford.
To take this discussion to the municipal markets, because what we found is that when a fee is imposed on the plastic bags, the persons who shop in the supermarkets can afford to pay that fee. And so we also need to target the persons who do not shop at the supermarkets. Of course, there is the proposed ban on single-use plastic products, and we do expect your full support, not only in saying that yes, there should be a ban on single-use plastics, but also as individuals and organizations to institute policies and to take individual and household actions.
Head of the department, NDB Schwartz, emphasized the need to have awareness sessions at the school level.
We need to then involve them when we are making serious decisions like these for the country. The next thing is, and I'm quite sure that you probably heard of it this morning, I don't know, but we are proud to say that the country has now joined the global alliance or the global campaign on oceans. This, in my opinion, demonstrates the seriousness of the government to not only protecting the environment, but to also ensuring that single-use plastics and the use of single-use plastics in this country becomes a thing of the past.
Plastic pollution is threatening our ecosystem, biodiversity, and health at a pace and scale never seen before. This has led to the government's move to eliminate their use. The proposed phasing out will be imposed on the importation, manufacture, and sale of single-use plastic bags and other single-use plastic products, such as food containers. For InfoHub, Stacey Carmichael.
The Caribbean community intends to implement a regional strategy that would address the region's biodiversity. Details from Alexis Rodney.
30 delegates from Caribbean territories met today for the opening of a 2-day regional workshop for the development of the CARICOM Biodiversity Strategy at the CARICOM Secretariat. The event will serve as the framework for support to CARICOM member states, Cuba and the Dominican Republic, to implement the United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity Strategy. CARICOM's Assistant Secretary General, Human and Social Development, Dr. Douglas Slater, said member states are currently implementing national-scale actions to achieve global biodiversity targets. Today, however, the global results are below target. According to Dr. Slater, biodiversity is deeply connected to the Caribbean and its existence.
Natural ecosystems provide the people of our Caribbean community with essential goods and services such as food and nutrition, medicines, even cosmetics, recreation, fuel, storm protection, and climate resilience. For services such as these, it is critical that we pause and take stock.
The workshop is funded in part by the European Union. Chargé d'Affaires Leila El Khadroui said Caribbean countries have been increasing its participation in efforts on climate change and mitigation.
The Caribbean countries have many common features and they suffer similar problems. The Caribbean region is particularly sensitive to natural and climate-related disasters like hurricanes, as we have seen last year.
The Caribbean Biodiversity Strategy is an output under the Caribbean Hub subcomponent of Phase 2 of the Program for Capacity Building related to multilateral environment agreements in African, Caribbean, and Pacific countries. Reporting for InfoHub, I'm Alexis Rodney.
One woman is changing the jewelry industry with her exceptional talent of crafting artistic pieces. Selena's Craft and Things is the newest jewelry establishment on the block with a difference. Here is Crystal Stahl.
Owner Selena Fang explained the jewelry business stemmed from wanting to do more outside of being a housewife. She pointed out her copper products are unique since they offer more than just the design.
Everything is done by hand. Pliers, cutting pliers, everything. No machines, no heating chemicals, nothing, because if you use the heating chemicals on the copper, it's going to take away from the healing purposes of the copper. The copper has so many healing purposes. It helps with the arthritis, it helps with circulation. It's a romantic metal.
The mother of three said the business is wide-ranging since it offers upcycling and crochet products as well. Some of the products include bracelets, chains, rings, souvenirs, magazine bags, and casual tops. Despite having no formal training, Fung said crafting the products take the minimum of 1.5 days. She explained her prices are economical, catering for all types of consumers.
I'm a Guyanese, and like all Guyanese, we don't want things that are extravagant in price. We want nice things, but at the same time, we love good prices. And I like to make my customers feel that they have the price out there is there for them.
Fung's aim is to expand her business after attending other family priorities. Her products can be ordered through the business's Facebook and Instagram pages. Crystal Stahl for InfoHub.
Before we go, here is some exciting news for all your athletics fans. Olympic and world champion Kirani James will be competing at the Allian Pompey Invitational set for June 30 at the Leonora Track and Field Center. So be sure to come out and cheer on our local sprinters. Here now are your bridge and weather reports. And we end with a new feature which we will have every day for the next month or so. Here now is the lineup of World Cup matches for tomorrow. Goodbye.